Take your feet about hip width or wider and bring your hands to your upper thighs. And we'll be playing with what's called Uddiyana Bandha or Uddiyana Kriya. Totally empty of air. Lock your throat, swallowing saliva. Tuck your chin a little bit and then relaxing your belly. You try to take a fake inhale even though it's not possible. And the next step is letting it go really quickly and then doing it so the stomach flutters like I showed there. If you're quite comfortable with that, you're ready for step 2, which involves, again, fully emptying the lungs. And then empty of air, you create a strong vacuum. And then try to isolate the six-pack so it sticks out like 2 columns. And then before you breathe in, contract the abdomen and then come into standing to take a breath in. Take a resting breath out. Another breath in, and then we'll give it one more go. So exhale, fully empty. You can work on that first phase of holding the breath and doing the vacuum. Once you have the columns, you can play with the roll, where you push more into one hand to make the six-pack stick out to one side and then into the other. All right, that was fun. Let's make our way to the top of the mat now, and we'll do our usual type of practice, starting with Surya Namaskar. Let's bring the hands together. Samastitihi, arms at sides. Inhaling, lift the arms overhead. And exhaling, fold forwards, bowing in. Inhale, halfway up, lift the head. Exhale, step back, chaturanga, lowering knees and hips. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And drop into the breath. And you might feel a little bit of residue from those breathing techniques. It could be very subtle, a little drawing in below the belly button. Very gentle suction inwards. On your next exhalation, look forward with bent knees. Inhaling, jumper step, and look up. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, lift the arms overhead, gazing up to thumbs. Exhale, samastitihi, arms at sides. Again, inhale, lift the arms, look thumbs. And exhale, following the nose down and towards the navel. Inhaling, lift the head. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Make it feel easy. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 5 deep breaths. And with your next exhale, look forward and bend the knees. Inhaling, jumper step, and look up. Exhale, contract the quadriceps, lift the toes and fold. Inhaling, come all the way up, gaze thumbs. Exhale, samastitihi, arms at sides. And again, inhale, lift the arms, look thumbs. Exhale, folding into dwe, slowly bowing in. Trini, inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Relax the forehead, relax the face. And be fully present with the breath. On your next exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jumping or stepping forward. Look up. And exhale to fold, bowing in. Inhale, lift the arms, gazing up to thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi, sun salute B. Bend the knees a little. Inhale to chair pose, lifting the arms overhead. Exhale, folding, gaze towards navel. Inhaling, lift the head. Exhale, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, roll up to warrior one. Lift the shoulders to look up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, rolling up. Look thumbs. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Next exhale, look forward, bend the knees. Inhale, jump and look up. Exhale, folding in. Inhaling, lift the arms. Exhale, Samastitihi. Nice and slow. And again, bending the knees. Ekam inhale, arms up. Dwe exhale, fold forward over the legs. Trini inhale, lift the head, push through the hands. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot forward to Virabhadrasana. Inhaling, lift the arms, look thumbs. Exhaling, look down the nose, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog, left foot forward. Slow inhale, reaching up, pausing at the top. Long exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, curling through, downward facing dog. Next exhale, look forward. Inhaling, jumper step. Exhale, folding in, tucking the chin. Chair pose, inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, Samastitihi, Parangushtasana, separating the feet about hip width. Inhale, take hold of the big toes and look up. Stretch the breath. Due, exhale, fold forward, contracting front of thighs, gently contract the abdomen, like a miniature abdominal crunch. There's also the option to keep the heart lifted in any of these forward bend postures, which is actually called Maha Mudra traditionally, or the Great Seal. So if you are keeping the heart up, you can really focus on scooping in below the navel and then bracing the core a little bit to pull the front ribs in. Trini inhale, we'll all meet in Maha Mudra and lift the chin as well. Exhale, pause there, strong in the core. Inhale, step on the palms of the hands, Padahastasana. Exhale, folding in, or keep the heart up, your choice. In either variation, play with the opposing tensions of trying to open the chest, yet also contracting the abdomen. Maybe you can feel the breath around your lower back, around your kidneys. Maybe you can feel the breath through the sides of the belly, laterally. Next inhalation, lift the head halfway. Exhale, pause there, and come all the way up. Samastitihi. And then standing in the middle of the mat, feet 3 feet apart or so, inhale. Trikonasana, right foot out, left heel back slightly. Exhale, reach down for the right big toe or the shin, gazing towards the thumb. Trini inhale coming up, parallel feet. And other side, left foot out, right heel lifts and drops back. Exhaling, catch the toe or the shin. It can help to bring the feet a little bit further apart if you're struggling at all to catch the toe. Just allows the pelvis a bit more room to move. Pancha inhale, come up to parallel, revolve triangle, right foot out, left foot steps in more, and twist on the exhale. So that back foot's about 45 degrees, dropping the left heel back a touch more, working the inner spiral. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Notice if you can feel the inner left thigh contracting as part of that squeeze. And then looking down, next inhale, come up and revolve to the other side. Arms spread like wings. On the exhale, take the right hand down. Feel free to drop the right heel back a little more. And breathe. On the exhale, look down. Inhaling, come up. Samastitihi, exhale. And then longer stance, inhale. Extended side angle, right foot out. Exhale, right hand down, gazing top thumb. Breathe deep. Try to slow the breath. And then challenge that slowness by engaging more with the apana energy of the core and the contractions in the backs of both legs. Next inhale, come back up to parallel. Left foot turning out. Exhale, other side. Right heel can drop back a few degrees. Gazing towards that top thumb. Inhaling, come up, parallel feet. We'll go right into wide leg fold. Catch your waist on the exhale, spiral the thighs in with an inhalation. On your exhale, touch the ground. Inhale to look up, Maha Mudra. or exhale to fold. Your choice. Anywhere between those 2 points is also really good. That's just an expression of the spinal wave where you can stop at any moment and it's a perfect pose. Think of really drawing the heart away from the pelvis, lengthening the belly, and then bracing the core. Next inhalation, come up halfway. Exhale, pause there, catch the waist. Inhale, come up. Exhale, C variation. Inhale, spread the arms. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale to look up. And exhale, fold, pulling through the arms, squeezing shoulder blades. Still working the inner spiral, and then put the brakes on it by squeezing the heels towards each other. Notice how that contracts the buttocks and the inner thigh muscles together. Next inhalation, come all the way up. Exhale. And then feet together, Samastitihi, Parshvottanasana. Inhale, feet 3 feet apart, hands to prayer, or fists together behind the back. On your next exhalation, fold over your right leg, gazing down the nose or towards the right big toe. You can work the kidney twist, aiming your left kidney to right knee, and all the while drawing back through the right hip by squeezing the feet together. Next inhale, come up and stretch the breath as you turn to the other side. Exhaling, fold over the other leg. That little twist again, so right kidney towards left knee, turning the heart to the left slightly. All the while tearing the mat apart with the feet. And then squeezing the feet towards each other on the next breath. Next inhalation, come up, turn to the side. Exhale, Samastitihi. And then we'll take the right foot up to either half lotus or pigeon position. So if you're in lotus, you can try binding. You can even take a strap around your foot to help the bind. And exhale, folding. I'm bringing back picture in picture. It's been 25 years, but I think it's time to return that technology. Just kidding, it's too much work. Next inhalation, look up. Pause on the exhale, try fingertips. Inhale, rise up slow. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, left foot. Lotus or pigeon. And exhale, option to fold or stay tall. It can also be quite nice to use a wall, kind of like when we do wall dog, pushing the hands against the wall. It also has the benefit of keeping the head above the heart while opening the chest. Next inhale, come up halfway. Pause on the exhale. And inhale to come up. Exhale, Samastitihi, top of the mat. Surya Namaskar. Inhaling, lift the arms overhead. And exhale, folding. Inhale, look up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. And then roll into high plank on the inhale. Right arm up for side plank. Many options. Maybe it's stacking the legs. Maybe it's lowering the bottom shin. Maybe you're holding the top foot or knee. Extra challenge, look at the top hand. And then back to center, high plank. Rolling to the other side. Left arm up. Option to catch knee, big toe, or stack. Inhaling, come back to the center. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog, and we'll meet in a sitting position, Dandasana. Inhale to hop through. Tall spine, hands by the hips. Lift your shoulders away from the floor. Lengthen through the crown and tuck the chin a little bit. 5 breath. Actively squeeze the legs together. This can mean inward rotation as well as using the inner thigh muscles. Next, inhale, reach for the big toes and look up, lifting the heart. And exhale, slight tuck of the chin, Maha Mudra style. So we'll keep the heart up for the first 5 breaths. Really pull back on your toes with your arms. Let your shoulder blades come up. And pull back. It's a great little shoulder bandha. All the while contracting the abdomen. And then inhale, lift the head again. Exhale, feel free to fold now. You're welcome to change the grip, holding sides of feet. 5 more breaths. Inhaling, lift the head. And exhale, vinyasa, crossing legs. Inhale, lift or step back. Chaturanga with an exhale. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Purvottanasana, intense pose to the east. Inhale through sitting. Straightening the legs. Exhale, bring the hands back half a foot behind you. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, push through the hands. Root the heels and lift up. Option to keep the chin tucked or release the head back, stretching the throat. Strong through the core, strong through the back of the legs. Exhale to come down and prepare for a vinyasa. Inhale to lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Janu Shirshasana. Inhale through sitting. With the left leg straighter, right foot to the inner thigh 90 degrees. Catch the other foot. Exhale, either folding over your left leg or doing Maha Mudra with the heart lifted, pulling back on the foot. I also recommend using resistance band around the foot for that variation, so you can really pull back and strengthen all these really nice muscles around your scapula. The rotator cuff muscles. It's a very good technique. Next inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, right hand behind you. Inhale, lift the hips, baby wild thing. Breathing along the side body, reaching along the left arm. Exhale, back to sitting, other side. Left foot in, right leg out. Catching the right foot. Inhale to look up. On your exhale, fold or keep the heart up, your choice. If you are folding, work the kidney twist, left kidney to right knee. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, slight tuck of the chin, left hand back. Inhale, lift the hips, lengthening along right side body. Exhale, back to sitting. Navasana, lean back 45 degrees. Lenny's bark was heard through this microphone, this noise-canceling mic. So gazing towards your feet, lean back just enough to work the abdominal core. Exhale, cross legs. Inhale, lift whatever you can. And we'll do a second round. Exhale, leaning back. Navasana again. Squeezing inner legs, squeezing glutes. Gazing steady. Exhale, cross legs. Inhale, lift. Moving through a full vinyasa. Chaturanga. 2 dogs. And then we'll come through sitting, folding the right leg back to hero. Take hold of the left foot. lifting the heart for Krunchasana. So this could be a straight spine pose, where you might even bend your left knee to help get the spine straight. Or it could be a round back pose once you're pretty comfortable there, gazing up to the left toes. If you are using a strap around the foot, you can pull back with the arms. Next inhale, lift the head. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, swinging the left heel to the sit bone. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through sitting. Left leg folding back to hero. Exhale, catch the right foot. Inhale, lift the heart. Optional bow on the exhale. It helps to imagine that you're doing Parshvottanasana, the standing pose, tearing the mat apart with your feet. It's the same connections. Inhaling, lift the head. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, Vinyasa. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. And then come into a kneeling position, setting up just like camel. So you can have your hands just outside of your sacrum. Lift your heart. Good. And then explore going back in space, lifting pubic bone, and then coming up again. Do that a few times. So we're contracting the abdomen and fronts of thighs to go back. And then, if possible, try holding onto your heels and then relift the heart, holding camel pose. Otherwise, keep your hands where they were around the waist, near the sacrum. And breathe. Just imagine squeezing a block between the thighs so the inner thighs are active. And then coming out of the posture, strong abdomen, hands down. Inhale, Vinyasa. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhaling, come through sitting. Exhaling, lay down onto your back. Setting up for bridge or wheel. Feet parallel, hip width. Inhale to reach back. If you're going into wheel, hands under shoulders. Otherwise, you can stick with bridge, lifting the hips, wiggling the arm bones underneath you, and breathe. And then wheel push up and come up to round 2. Maybe you start to rock forward and back. Maybe you come up to standing. And then we'll meet in a squatting position over the next 3 breaths or so. So if you're standing, you can squat down. Otherwise, you can roll up into a squat. And then you can round your back a little bit, reaching forwards, releasing the spine to your own comfortable degree. Okay, optional crow pose, 5 breaths. Feel free to hold a plank position, whether it's on the forearms or the hands, same benefits, spreading the shoulder blades, contracting the abdomen. Exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lower the knees to the floor. Exhale, interlace the fingers, setting up for forearm frog. And you can go forward and back between frog and forearm plank. Repeating that for quite a while. 10, maybe 20 breaths. If you are comfortable with headstand, you're welcome to go right up into headstand instead. And if there's a different inversion that you wanted to do at this time, absolutely, go for it. And I invite you to explore bringing one leg down halfway, Squeeze the inner thighs. And then take your legs wide and switch. Other leg down halfway. Inhale to go wide. Exhale, squeeze inner thighs. Inhale, going wide again. And on the exhale, switch legs and squeeze the inner thighs. And then you might explore bringing the feet together, coming all the way up to headstand, and then explore coming down halfway, and repeating that a few times, going halfway down and coming up. So if you're a bit tight in the hammies, doing that with bent knees is the way to go. And then we'll meet in child's pose, cradling the back of the skull with the hands. Use the hands to support tucking the chin, rounding through the spine. No rush at all. Moving through a vinyasa, take the hands forward and continue through the vinyasa with your breath. Coming into a seated position, could be simple cross legs, or you could place the right foot in Padmasana. Reach the right arm behind the back, so right hand towards the left hip if possible, and as you exhale, side bend leaning over your left thigh, inviting length through the side of the body. Quite nice in Padmasana as well, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Leaning the heart into the light. And then come back to center to switch. Other leg on top, left arm behind the back with an exhale. Side bending over to the right. Inhale to come up, and then planting the hands, lift whatever you can, whether it's ankles crossed, half lotus, full lotus, and breathe. And then coming down, we'll do another vinyasa. So if you are in lotus, you can have some fun with it. Maybe exploring peacock with the elbows in the belly. And then continue through with your breathing. Gradually flipping the hands around if you did peacock. And then come back to sitting. With an exhale, lay down onto your back, and we'll do a fun little bonus exercise that's very complementary to both piking up and shoulder stand. So just imagine you had a pug on your stomach, legs up, and then with the arms reaching back, exhale to curl up, lifting the tailbone a bit, and then inhale, bring the sacrum down. So I'll show that a little more clearly now. Exhale to curl up, inhale, sacrum to the floor, exhale, lower your feet. Inhale, legs straight up, sacrum rooting. Exhale from the core, lifting the spine as much as you're able to comfortably. Inhaling, roll down through the vertebra. Exhale, bending the knees, lower the feet. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, curling up from the core. Inhaling, roll down through the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, lowering the feet. A few more to go. If you are quite flexible, then that curling up might look more like a shoulder stand. The difference is that we're entering it with the strength of the abdomen. And then once you're finished, you're welcome to go into happy baby pose, holding your feet on your back, or you can roll back over your shoulders into a plow pose. whether that's done with your knees bent, holding the feet, or with the legs straight out to the sides, your choice. I'm opting for the wide-legged plow myself, feet wide apart. And then using your abdominals, slowly lower the spine to the floor again. And windshield wiper the legs side to side. And then make your way into Shavasana, relaxation. Continue to release the effort, gradually letting go of the body from head to toe. Letting go of any control over the breath. But continue to feel the inner breath, the prana. Just imagine it as an energy that flows up the spine and radiates out from the heart center, healing whatever it touches. And I welcome you to take a moment for gratitude for this human suit, all that it's done up to now. And a moment to acknowledge the broader yoga tradition where these postures are tools to move the mind into the unknown, to new places, and to break it free from the trappings of habitual thought and habitual actions. It's a path of freedom.